I believe we should all leave a track of who we were when we were. Journaling. I am the queen of journaling. So much so, I created several journals. The Book of Proof is a form of journaling, the Gratitude Journal, and of course, your goal setting journal. Why? A journal keeps you in the moment. It makes you feel like this is what I'm thinking right now. It forces you to stay focused on your thoughts. If you do not know where you have been through your thoughts, you will not know why you are where you are. A journal helps you to balance this. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when videos of this nature are released. Journaling is an old art. You go way back in hundreds of years ago, and they talk about journaling. Thousands of years ago, they talk about journaling. That's how we know what happened all those years ago. If you go in the caves in Africa, in Egypt, all around the world, in the Middle East, no matter where you go, in the caves on the Alps, you'll see writings or drawing. That was a sense of journaling. That was a type of journaling. So we humans have always left our mark, and that is how we can live it as an ordinary citizen in our journal. Why is it important to journal? A journal makes you stay where you are and be where you desire to be. That's one. A journal makes you stay in the moment and see where you are and why you are there in this moment. A journal tells a tale about you and your choices and your decisions. So journaling is an important thing to cultivate. It's a private thing. It's a book you cherish. It's a book that you keep secret. You put it away. Journaling, though, intrigues others who do not keep a journal. They want to know what you thought at the time. They want to know your innermost secrets. Journal comes in all shapes and sizes, of locks and keys and ribbons and beauty and texture. And I love my journals. I love writing in my journal. I love talking my thoughts to myself. It helps me to clear my mind. Journaling is important to release all the pent-up things you have. Something is not going too well. Somebody said something. Rather than getting a confrontation, you journal it out, and this is how you feel. It gives you a time to still, to be in the moment and see what it is I can do now to fix what happened over there last week, last year. Or do I want to repeat that behavior, or would I prefer leave that behavior where it is sitting? This is what journaling does. It clears the mind. And when you clear the mind and you put it on the paper, you can also feel good. A journal makes you feel good. I read it that, how do I know where I have been unless I have written it down? And you'll say, well, you should be able to remember. But I think it's deeper than that. How do I know where I've been unless I wrote it down in the moment, that where I am is where I am supposed to be? And I wrote about it and I feel about it. So the thing about journaling is when you do it, how you do it, where you do it, does not matter. It's all up to the person who is doing the journaling. Where are you in your life? What do you want to say? Why do you have this need to write it? Talk about that to yourself and then get ready, because journaling can take you to other big opportunities. Like you could end up becoming a writer. And the root is you journaled where you were. And today you're writing books. And that could be one good thing from journaling. Another thing is leaving a history behind for your people coming behind you to see that. That's journaling. And I am going to give you a few pointers right now on what you should do to really enjoy your journaling time. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here, and you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. Let's start on the tips. The first thing you must remember about journaling is that instead of seeing things as they would be, is to see them as they are. That's what it does. Because you're writing exactly as it is, not how it should be. And that is the first thing to remember about journaling. So let us begin by saying choosing a journal. Some journals are hardcover. I have quite a few of those. Some are like soft cover with a nice finish, like the one I wrote about your goal-setting journal. The Book of Proof has a pretty picture. The Gratitude Journal is bigger and it has a smooth, shiny surface. And you have to feel your journal. Journaling is not something that you pick up any old book and you begin to write in it. It could be that if you're in a situation where you can't afford a journal, or you're in a country where it's hard to get a journal. The most important thing, though, about journaling is to do it. To begin keeping a journal of things as they are. It is as it is in the moment. The thing about journaling is creating space for you. Space in the journal to write. Space in the journal to write about you seeing the world from your experience, not from the experiences of others. Journaling will tell you, this is where I have been and this is where I am. In your journal, you will talk about mostly your experiences, your point of view. And that can be fascinating and interesting to those who follow you, your children and grandchildren, and it could be so many generations later than you. We all know that we still have Anne Frank's journal information to understand what happened during the war. And there are countless other types of journals about what happened. We know them because we have them in the caves and there are books on that. Who are you? What were you thinking? Where did you plan to go? What were you doing with this lifetime that you have? Journaling does not have to be for the privileged. Those with money and a lovely sitting room with a vase of flower and proper lighting and tea or crumpets. No. Journaling is for anyone who wants to take the time to tell the story to the page of what they are thinking now. That's what journaling is all about. So begin. Find a comfortable spot. Now that will change, depends on where you are in your life, or where if you're traveling, or if you're at home. Where do you enjoy journaling? I enjoy journaling on the corner on the front porch. I have an enormous rose bush there that hides the entire front porch from view. I could see others passing, but others can't see me because the bush becomes a barrier. I love sitting there to the sound of the chimes and to be able to journal. And I will begin with the day and the date and the time and where the sun is at, what the temperature is at, my name, everything to identify who Tessa-Marie Shellingford is in that moment so long ago. I believe we should all leave a track of who we were when we were. I enjoy journaling in the garden, in various different places. I love journaling in the pergola. At a certain time of the day, when the trees are just shading it sufficiently to allow you to sit in comfort, and news about while staring at beauty all around you. That could be you. I have journaled on the subway, on the buses, and at work, in the park. So journaling is telling your story, and it's important that you pick up the habit. Try it. You should do it every day, but you do not have to do it every day. You could talk to your journal once a week and say, today is the day. But my advice to you is, if you desire to do it, step into the moment and journal, because when you are journaling, you're truly in the moment of time. You're in the present. You can breathe deeply. You have your pen in your hand. Just in that moment, the thought comes. And this is what you must have: your name, the date, the time, and where are you sitting to write? Are you leaning against a post, observing the world around you, and jotting down thoughts and ideas as they come to you from the scene before you? Then do it. The only thing, though, you must do is to always make sure you journal as you go through this amazing journey called life. Have a great day. If you like this video, just hang on. More videos of that type are coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we have, the bigger the content and the guests would come. So have a marvelous and amazing day.